You've heard the legend of Mulan, the fearless warrior who disguised herself as a man to save her father and bring honor to her family. But what if I told you that the real story behind Mulan isn't a tale of glory or triumph? It's a tragedy. Because long before Disney turned it into an empowering adventure, the original story of Mulan ended in heartbreak, not victory. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because today, we're uncovering the dark truth behind Mulan. The earliest version of Mulan's story comes from a Chinese poem called The Ballad of Mulan, written over 1,500 years ago. It tells of a young woman who takes her father's place in the army because he's too old and sick to fight. Mulan cuts her hair, steals her father's armor, and goes to war. For 12 years, she fights beside men who never realize she's a woman. She wins battles. She earns respect. She becomes a hero. When the war ends, the emperor offers her wealth and high honors, but Mulan refuses it all. All she wants is to go home. When Mulan returns, everything has changed. Her comrades come to visit her, only to be shocked when they see she's a woman. She simply puts on her old clothes and greets them, as if nothing happened. It sounds like the perfect ending, until later writers decided to reveal what really happened next. In a later retelling from the 1600s, the Sui Tang romance, Mulan's story takes a horrifying turn. When she returns home, she finds everything gone. Her father is dead, her mother has remarried. The life she fought to protect no longer exists. And then, as if fate hadn't punished her enough, her secret is exposed. The local ruler discovers she's a woman and demands she become his concubine. After 12 years of loyalty and war, Mulan is rewarded not with honor, but humiliation. She refuses, and instead of submitting to the man who wants to own her, she makes a final, defiant choice. Mulan takes her own life. To understand why her ending was so powerful, you need to remember the world she lived in. In ancient China, women were expected to obey their fathers, their husbands, even their sons. Mulan broke every rule. She fought, led men, and saved an empire, things no woman was meant to do. So when she's faced with the choice to lose her freedom or her life, she chooses death on her own terms. And in doing so, she becomes something far more than a soldier. She becomes a symbol. That's the part Disney left out. Not because it wasn't heroic, but because it was too human, too real. When Disney adapted Mulan in 1998, they turned her story into one of hope, courage, self-discovery, and empowerment. They erased the tragedy, replacing it with a happy ending that fit their formula. And while the Disney version inspired millions, it also softened what made the legend so powerful. Because the real Mulan wasn't a fairy tale princess. She was a warning, a story of how even the strongest women could be punished for breaking boundaries. The dark truth behind Mulan isn't just about her death. It's about what she represents, courage in the face of a world that refused to see her worth. She didn't fight for glory or love. She fought because no one else could. And maybe that's why her story survived for over 1,000 years. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the real Mulan, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, do you think Disney should have kept Mulan's original ending? And stay tuned, because next time, we're uncovering the real nightmare behind Sleeping Beauty.